Right guys, we've come back to Reading on the River Thames, and we're going to go down to our favourite little spot a bit later on, but we're going to try this bridge. So we've never done it before, so let's see what comes out. Hey!
There you go.
First bowl plaque of the day.
Oh, cool.
That one. I don't know if they'll be playing, but we'll have a look. And I've also got also got that, guys. Big eyelet there, look. And a spike on the end. Like a little round thing there, look. I'm going to check Mock Road. We'll see what's in that. Probably just a washer. And then just some normal mainstream scrap. Oh wow, so we've got a couple more scrap spikes. No. Hang on, let's get this on video, guys. This is a rarity, this is. So, over there, yeah, it's a rare bird. It's a lesser spotted Dudley dipper, dipping her beak into the water for the first time in a year. So there we go, let's hope she gets something today. And there's Steve over there, look. There he is. He's had some bits and bobs across there as well, but we'll show them in a bit. Let's just zoom you back in. I'm not very good with the camera like Marie is. Bear with me. Let's get back to it. I've had a little round thing there. Let's see what that is. I think that there, guys, some kind of bearing. So a little bit of ball bearings in there, I should imagine. We've got a road sign H. Well guys, that's just proved my point. Check your crud. There is a bullet. Always check your crud. See, I can't say it enough, and I know you're starting to do it now guys, but there you go. Just proves to you things are stuck to other stuff. Yeah, so there you go, got the legs to a road sign there guys. And some plastic which we'll put in the bin. Right. Good girl. Again, just much of the same kind of stuff really. We've got a one of them here things. That. Yeah.
Can't make it out of here. Don't know whether. What Yeah, blank one, I'm not sure.
1915.
Really?
Oh, 1919. If you can see that there, Marie's just found that one, guys. 1919. Very faded. So I don't know if this area is going to give good bow plots. But we have got a little on the hole where we might go and get some more later.
And I've just found that. I'm not so sure what it
If you're asking Steve Bear, it's got a screw on it.
is. Just found that. I'm not too sure on that one. So I want to check with Steve. So, there we go.
That could be off a boat prop shaft.
Oh, okay.
Because it's stainless.
Want to tell the camera that?
Hi camera, I am here. That could be off a boat prop shaft because it is stainless steel and they'll only use stainless steel under the water. It is threaded on the inside with a heavy duty thread and locking areas, so I'm pretty sure that's off a boat prop shaft.
And my new glasses, guys, are polarised, so when I'm looking at the water, I can actually see what I'm doing.
Just pulled that out. It looks like some kind of turning wheel. I don't know if it's an old wheel though. Yeah, it could be a turning wheel. It's really heavy. That Steve's just pulled out a trolley. There it is.
There's another one down here which we're going to get out as well. Oh, it's stuck on that bit, that one really. That's got it.
Use that with the scrap.
Not even a wibbly wobbler.
It's out though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Rollable?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. We use off for the scrap? No, is that an actual grenade pin?
Yeah, it's not a key ring look.
Oh, wicked.
Grenade pin.
It's an actual grenade pin, that?
Yeah.
Bet you pull it out of the bloody grenade.
It's the pin to a grenade. I just hope the rest of it ain't in there because I pulled the pin out.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Love a bolt. That, because I was watching a programme last night, and I will get confirmation of Ken Sampson, that is a Roman hobnail.
Oh, it is, yeah.
There is another Roman nail.
Wow, Glenn, that's great spotting. The use of nails extends as far back as ancient Egypt and even the Bronze Age. But here in the UK, they made their first large-scale appearance in Roman construction. Most Roman fortresses would have had a workshop that produced nails needed by the military. The huge variety of nails produced through the ages can give clues to when a building was built. If the nails were handmade, the building was probably built before 1800. If they were cut nails, the building probably dates between the 1800s and early 1900s.
That gave me a bit of a fright. Little locking pin. No way!
What?
1900
What a boat lad?
and another one stuck to the bottom.
That was there.
go.
Nice.
Is that square?
And another one.
And the one stuck to it.
Square one.
It's a diamond block.
Oh, excellent. You're having a better day than last week.
I am, yeah. I'm in a bit of a mood. I'm not going to blow it off. There we go, guys. 1900 bolt plaque. And attached to it, see yours, check your crud. Here's another one. Well, I don't know what year that is at the moment. But yeah, that's probably the earliest one for a couple of weeks, to be fair. And a piece of pottery on the back as well. Even the plain ones I'm going to keep because I'm going to paint them up for the club. The logos on them or something. Oh yeah.
No, they're the crayfish.
I'll paint them up for the club night.
Wait, Donnie, it's raining here.
It's raining.
What's that?
Come on, nothing more to camera.
Shoot out. You call that a shootout? I want to shoot out like a gangster, like a western.
Terry, get to it.
That's heavy. Oh yeah.
It's a sore subject, but that'll go back for a paint up.
Yes.
And I got a blank boat plate as well. Yeah, you taking that one?
Yes, Steve, yes. Yes, Mum.
So guys, I've had a mooring pin, what they put in the side walls for the boats to tie up to. And 1921 boat plaque. Happy with that. History's coming now.
I found a JCB tooth. Probably off one of the draggers or something. I've also found another spoon now. I find a spoon every week, but last time I found one like this, it was actually Tudor. So that could potentially be very old. And a little pot handle.
Oh, that was heavy. There we go. That's one of them weights. Oh, let's come around the other side. £56, I think it says on it. But, oh, that was heavy. Whew.
Have you been an early one? There's no crud stuck to it. So there we go, guys. It's found a small one. I don't think I'm going to be able to rescue that. So I'll have a go, but that would have been an early one.
Part of a crank wheel. We got part of a big crank wheel. Could possibly have been off one of those loading cranes that they used to have at the side of the rivers. It's heavy.
That's the biggest nut I think I've ever made.
That's random, isn't it? Piece of wood, and up with a piece of chain.
So guys, we've just found that. That could be a military pin, we'll see. We'll clean it up and see what it is. And look at this. This. I dread to think what date that'd be. It looks similar to the old pilgrim offerings that used to go into the river. So,
Squashed down, like.
yeah, I mean, you don't know what's inside that, do you? It's squashed together. It is obviously magnetic. It's got some weight in it. It's definitely some kind of a little basket. So that's going to have to go back for a clean up. Or some research at least.
After doing extensive research, we could not believe our eyes. This item actually turns out to be a bird feeder of late medieval or early post-medieval, dating between 1400 and 1600. The now squash feeder was probably originally circular in plan and may have been cast in one piece, or alternatively may have been made from separate pieces of metal and soldered together. Similar containers have been recorded on the Portable Antiquities Scheme database, where they have been identified as late medieval to early post-medieval bird feeders or bird seed containers. Alternative suggestions for use have been made, including dice shakers, grain measures, bloodletting cups and inkwells. You're definitely eating the history today, Peaky.
That one's plain. So another bell plaque, a plain Jane, unfortunately. We've got Buckabeer trade token. I've got some kind of tip. It's hollow. Some kind of old bolt hook there. And whatever that thing is.
Well, I got a fork. You ain't seen me much today because the guys are on the ball today, which makes me happy anyway. Look at that for a spike. Oh dear.
Oh, yes. Gotcha.
Ah.
Here we go. So we come back down to Plaque Alley and we've got a 1939 one now. So that's about my fourth 1939 one I've got in my collection now. Nice. Yes.
Hey. Nice one, babe.
Another one. And that is 1928. Nice and early. Yep, there you go.
Oh, you knew?
I knew. You get the feel, didn't you? A bit. 1943. 1943, guys. I love these. I know you're probably getting bored of them now, but I love them. I got a boat flag. Good job.
Who nicked my gloves then? Who nicked my gloves?
So we just moved locations to a different bridge, well, the other side of the bridge, and another boat plaque, 1929. Nice.
You came out of nowhere that first time. Said you were too tired to walk the line. I said then hold up, precious. I can be a goldsmith and you a nomad or a tailor, and we don't have to follow the rules. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never Every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, oh, can you please tell it to never stop? Sunflower lilies, roses and tulips can't match one single kiss from you. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never stop? Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never stop?
That's the remainder part of a boat hook, and it snapped off there, look. That'd have been nice if I came out with a wooden pole on it as well. Good part of an old blade there, look, you can see where the handle used to be there. Woo.
Hey! Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, it's another lionhead.
Hey!
Yeah, remember I done one up, I don't know if you've seen the lion one. That's a toy. It's a toy. I'll be doing it. I'll take the toy one. Yeah, you see. Oh, annoyed.
Stop licking me
So Marie's just found that. Nice little toy gun. Probably going back to the turn of the century. So, what a find, Marie. Well done. See if we can clean that up.
After Glenn gently cleaned up the toy gun, it appeared to be a super big bang, and here is another example of it. Here are a few photos of our toy gun restored back to its original glory.
Weird spanner. And an old lock, door lock. So what a blinding day, guys. Marie's just on the last row. So I think we've had possibly a bit of Roman, a bit of Vicky, a bit of Victorian, a bit of turn of the century stuff, and some 1920s, 1900 to 1948 power plates for our subscribers.
And some rusty rust.
Then for the subscribers, as long as I've got no gaps. But yeah, guys, so depending on what Marie's got, we'll be finishing off here.
Just a minute.
She's got nothing. So yeah, guys, down there we've got with us today, we've had Jabber and Rocky, Nigel, turn around this way, move, there's Marie, we've had Terry, Nicola and Paul. Phillips is right the way up there. Yeah, I just said Terry. So yeah, guys, we're going to pack up now. So from this lovely bridge on the Thames, I shall see you on the finds.
The finds roundup.
Hi everybody, Peaky Dippers, and thank you for coming to the premiere once again. And we will have another winner of a battle plaque today, Marie.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, we had a brilliant week. So as you've probably all seen on Facebook and in my group, the Iron Age axe head was a fighting axe head from 100 to 400 BC. So that's a big shout out to Ken Sampson who helped me identify it.
Check out the short.
Check out the short on YouTube. You'll see the short video of us holding the axe head. We had a bit of a variety this week. Well, we've got a bit of a variety this week. So I shall show you one by one. I'm going to keep my last few finds till, well, my best few finds till last. So I'll keep them over there. Right, so I shall start off with, we found an old, I'm going to say we, because I've had a lot of people say Marie found it or I found it, so I'm going to say we from now on. Okay? So we have found an old knife, remnant of an old knife, and it's like an antler kind of handle, and it's broken outside. But yeah, old knife, probably turn of the century-ish. I'm trying to come up with dates now all the time. Mad. Marie found, we found the front of a, we think it's the front of a bell off a factory. Some kind of like a dinner bell, you know, like electric.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 dinner time. Yeah, so
That's what
we
I'm
think
thinking.
it is.
Yeah.
And I think that would have had some kind of, like a
Dot-
dial in there or something, I don't know, something like that anyway. But there we go.
Yeah, comment if you know.
Yeah, definitely do. And we found a little bowls hook, but what's different about this? I've never found one this small and this ornate. So yeah, it's quite. I'd say that's quite old, but still got a big chunk of crud on the bottom there, guys. But you'll see why you got to check your crud in a minute. But yeah, nice little old bowls hook. Now these things here we bought back because we got excited. We thought these was out of fuses from bombs. Rusty, but we actually found out that they are rivets. We didn't realise, we just thought they did rivets with like a round top or a normal bolt, but this is actually a type of rivet, so it's taught us a lesson. But we bought them back just in case, because as soon as we don't bring something back
You
and
can
somebody
guarantee.
says, you showed on the camera where is it, we've probably chucked a piece of history.
Yeah.
So we always bring it back anyway.
Best to double check.
Yeah. And whatever's now good, you just go straight into the scrap. I've got a scrap bucket and Scrapman comes and collects it. So, job's a good one. We've got an old fuel cap. It's small, that, isn't it?
It is.
Very small.
A small one.
You can see the ridging around the side for the grip.
Could have a motorbike or something.
Could be off an old motorbike, yeah. We've got... Now, there's no shank on the back of here. But this is the same measurements and the same concave as the old dandy buttons. And I'm wondering whether it's an old dandy button. I have cleaned it up, but there's no markings on it. And there's no writing on the inside either.
Could be off anything, couldn't
It
it?
could be off anything, but I don't know. The Thames is very old. It's got ancient artefacts in it, as you will see in a minute. So I like to use my imagination and think that was a dandy button. Probably just a piece of pipe covering, I don't know. But again, I kept it. Now I need you to help this guy is. On the back of here, it says file, F-I-L-E. And it's got some other writing up above it, but I can't quite clean that up yet. But it's like that.
Would that have been on a wall to hold paperwork on or something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it could have been. Or it could have been one of the old toilet holders.
If it says file, I don't know.
Well, comment if you know, guys. It would have had something else coming out of here as well. So it makes me wonder whether it is some kind of hook to file stuff on.
It's not like off a ring binder or anything. That's
Nah, it's too heavy.
No, it's
It's made out of iron, wrought iron.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so comment if you know, guys. Comment below. I'm sure Marie will put the pictures up here somewhere, but we found... I'll get to the picture ones in a minute because Marie can do it in one block then. We found this, but I think it's a mill ball. It's too smooth. It's got no seam. It's a bit battered about. It could even be a ball bearing, but I bought it back just in case because it was covered in crud and I knew it was like a ball. So yeah, I think there is a slight seam around it. I don't know if you can see that. There is a slight seam, but
The texture of it.
yeah, I'm thinking more of a mill ball. Looks a bit too new to be anything else. And pistol shot would be smaller. We have got a little DDR padlock. Now, bizarrely, there was a name on that.
That's
And
lovely, that
the
is.
name's wore away. It's wore off.
Was that in crud? I think,
Yeah, that was in crud. And back in the day, if you actually look at padlocks, if a little girl had a little money box or a little makeup set, she'd have had a name across there. Or some companies used to put the names across as well. So there was a name there. Unfortunately, it's worn off.
It's a lovely little dainty thing, that is.
Yeah. We found this. I got excited. I thought it was like a soldier's pip. And after extensive research of me looking through Google, I have come to the conclusion it's an upholstery pin.
Oh.
So, when your nan and granddad used to have the old upholstery chairs, or if there was very, very rich,
Oh, of course, you see
like
him
leather, wouldn't they?
studied round seats and that, don't you?
Studied round the seats, yeah.
Okay.
And that's why it's like a pin. So yeah, I got all excited about that, but it is just an upholstery pin. But again, I'm guilty for bringing things back and double checking, which is a good thing. We've bought back some keys, some little old keys there. There's that one there, and there's a baby one there, look. Little old keys. Then, now, don't shoot the messenger. Steve reckons this is a grenade pin hoop. If you know any different, please let me know. I have seen a lot of grenade pins being in the outcast, but I don't know. You let me know, guys. I'm not going to go out there and say it is one and get a load of jip. But yeah, I won't throw it for now, just in case it is. Sticking to grenades, we found this lump of crud. Steve found this, and we wondered what it was, and it was a funny shape. It was kind of this shape, but a lot thicker. So I've broken the crud, and we know exactly what it is. This is definitely off a grenade. So this is the front plug of a Mills grenade. Or it could even be, if you look at stick grenades, rifle grenades, it's not stick grenades, rifle grenades.
Zoom in on that.
They've even got the same kind of plug on a rifle grenade as well. So, there we go. And I've tried it next to an empty Mills grenade that I've got,
And it
fits perfect.
Oh, right.
So,
That's mad, isn't it?
yeah. So, again, nice little piece. World War II piece to keep. Sticking to World War II. I like the way it blends in. Check your crud. So I pulled up a magnetic piece of stone. Well, it wasn't a magnetic piece of stone. It was magnetic what it is. And I pulled up the stones with it. So there you go, look. Little old bullet. Looks like a 9mm. It looks too small to be a 45, but looks like a little 9mm. There you go, like just stuck there, frozen in time, in between two little stones. So, as silly as that sounds, nice little piece, just to show. That's not going to hurt nobody, that. Then we've got, sticking to World War II, I found this, I recognise it straight away. It's a clip or a slide to keeping bullets, and I found that not far away, and this is obviously a 7.62. I don't know of the year on it. It has been struck, but it's obviously a dud one because the tip's still in. It has been struck. It's not something I keep, so I will be getting rid of it. But I just thought I'd show it for the fines. So that would have slid into there like that, and there'd have been like 3, 4, I think 5 in a clip.
Ah.
So there you go. Nice little bit of history. They come out by a certain area, which I'll get to in a minute. We found this, and I think this is to a little outdoor handle.
Right.
But it's not brass because it's magnetic.
It's not a cog.
No.
Oh no, it's not. Is it?
No, it's not a cog. It's too smooth. Again, it's another thing I want to clean up a little bit more. But it is magnetic, so I would say it's iron. But yeah.
It's not got no teeth on it, has it?
Nah. Right, now, this is the bit where Marie can put some pictures in, just so that you can see the resemblance to stuff. These two nails here, now everybody finds nails magnet fishing, but in the River Thames, like I say, it's very old, and I recognise these straight away. These nails would have been probably an inch long, but these nails are definitely 100% Roman nails.
Wow.
Not nails like that. Them are Roman nails. You can tell by the way they made the head. All handmade in them days, not no machine made stuff, obviously. Yeah, and Marie will put a picture there, and it will show you that these are Roman nails. And the reason I knew these was Roman nails when I got them on my magnet is because the night before we went out, I was watching a programme about the Romans and they showed some Roman nails. So as soon as I seen the heads on them, I knew. Now, nails are probably boring to a lot of people, but I think them for Roman nails, I'm okay. It seems I've got 43-year-old nails and I've got none left. Right, again, Marie will put a picture up here of this item. This item here, I recognised it straight away when it came onto the magnet. It's all broken. There was a few remains of a white paste which I rubbed off at the riverside, and you can see it's been in extreme heat. This, you'll see up here, is the bottom of an incendiary tile breaker, in brackets. So the Germans made these hollow and they was quite light. They had the markings on the bottom and they was on a big tube with a tail fin, and they was dropped in the millions. But what was happening with the early ones, unfortunately, there wasn't being a tile breaker and breaking the tiles. So what they did after, I think, further into World War II, is they made them solid and heavy so that they would break through the tiles into a roof and then set the lofts on fire.
Oh.
So, hence the fact we had fire wardens during the war putting fires out, stuff like that. But these was dropped in the millions. So that is part of an incendiary, basically. So it's the bottom of an incendiary. But people might look at that and chuck it in the bin, but I'm not. I'm going to keep that. But early World War II history, that one. Could even be World War I. Then, right, this thing here, Marie. Marie, I'll put a picture of here again. This thing here, I pulled up. I noticed it was all crushed and squashed. But if you use your mind's eye to open that up, it'd be in a perfect little basket, made of metal, maybe a lead lined object because it's magnetic, but there's definitely lead amongst it because I can feel it, and there's a little bit of an hanger there, look. And this, guys, is a 14th, well, I say 15th century bird feeder. I've never seen one in my life, and we stumbled across this on Google by accident, didn't we, Marie?
Yeah.
This. They ran from the 1500s to the 1700s, so that is an amazing find. That is up there with my axe head. That is just after medieval, just after. So I'm over the moon with that. I'm also thinking about where this can go, perhaps to a museum. So I will be inquiring about that, because I've never seen anything like it, to be fair. But it is a bird feeder from the 1500s, 1460ish onwards to the 1700s. Now you might look at the 1700s one, but even still 300 years old. Right, for 400 years gone. Marie found a lovely little gun.
We found it.
We found it. So it was all covered in pebbles like this bullet was. And it was thick with crud. But I love a challenge. And I've cleaned it up. I don't know whether Marie showed it in the video. All crudded up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the final product, how I cleaned it up. And there we go.
You did a lovely little job on that.
Not too bad if I may say myself. We're preserving history. I've just given it a light layer of chrome and black, and I've mixed it together just to protect it really. And then this will go up in our toy gun display that we've got.
Yeah.
And on there it says Super Big Bang, and unfortunately the Super has worn away. That was obviously the side it was lying on in the river. Hence the fact we haven't got a bolt for the handle that side. But this side is near perfect. It's got the bolts and the rivets where they should be. I mean, even for that to be in one piece and that to be intact is amazing. This can go back to what year was this now? I forgot.
Oh, I'm not sure.
No, we haven't found a year really, have we? But it's got a hidden trigger, so it has got a trigger inside there, guys. And it's just a cap gun. So this would have came back, you'd have pressed it and it would have made a bang with a paper cap.
Probably the 1800s, I would thought.
Well, that toy in them days would have been a real novelty.
Yeah.
A real novelty. Right, so that's that. Now we're going to move on to the bolt plaques. Now, I found my second earliest bolt plaque. Well, you found an 1899 one in Oxford, didn't you, Marie, ages ago.
Yeah.
And I found the next one, well, 2 years later. Which was...
What intrigues me about that,
Yeah.
it's diamond shape.
It's diamond shape, yeah. And it's now...
And I haven't seen any diamond shapes.
And it's now 123 years old, but that one, unfortunately, it was stuck to another plaque, as you'll see when I found it, and as they've dried out in the fines box that we use, unfortunately it has took that with it.
Yeah.
But again, it's still got a nice bit of writing there. It's the first diamond shaped one we found, as Marie said. And then we've got, I don't want to bore you with the plaques because I know the plaques.
Shall I?
Yeah, just scoot
scan
over the
across
plaques.
it.
So that's the oldest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's...
A 1921, we've had a 1939, a 33, a 33 in white, a 29, a 43. That's the year that they stopped doing them, 1948. Well, in that kind of metal anyway. 1926, then they get fainter. 1928, 1920, 1923 with that one, I think. Or 27. Oh, 1927. But unfortunately, as they get plainer, we did get a big pile like this that was completely plain. I haven't even bothered cleaning them, look, so that's how they come up with big thick crud on them, than plain. But I hear you say, don't throw history away, even if it's plain. I mean, that one would have been nice. 1913. Look.
Oh.
But these are not going to go to waste, guys. These, I've got an idea for these, and I think I'm going to paint them up and put some flowers on them, stuff like that, and we're going to do them for the collaboration in August, the Outcast collaboration. If we get £1 or £2 a piece for them, and then it goes towards the Young Lives versus Cancer.
That's it, isn't it?
So I've got a little woodlouse, my little friend here, look.
Ooh.
Little woodlouse, they won't hurt you, look. Little woodlouse. But, yeah, they eat anything that's wood, obviously. I'll put him on the table for now.
Can you not put him on the table by me, please?
Okay. Right, I'll sort him and I'm just going to chuck him outside. You might have to cut the camera a bit, Marie.
It's a good job I didn't see
Sorry
him.
about that, guys.
It's a good job I didn't see him.
Marie does not like creeper crawlers at all. I don't mind
It's
them.
beetle-shaped things, I just don't like them.
Okay. Right. So, now we've got to the time of the day where I've babbled on enough and you're all waiting for the chance to win a plaque.
Yeah!
And it could be one of them that you've just seen. That's possible.
Billy.
Yeah. So, let's have a look who's going to win the Boat Black this week. Now, how many entrants did we have, Marie?
70, I think, 70.
70 entrants. I'll say it every week. You've got 7 days to claim your plaque. Unfortunately, if you don't get in touch with me and then it rolls over, we are going to roll it over a couple more weeks anyway, I think, and give some more away.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I've been told off for, is that we're sending them to the Americans. These are going to Australia, Canada, anywhere in the world, guys. So if you hear me say they've got to go to America, I do apologise, but it's just the way we turn it. Right, so here's the wheel.
Oh.
Let me get my arrow ready. Right, good luck, guys, and let's see who wins this week's Boat Black.
I bet my sound isn't up again.
Your sound isn't up again now. We'll do the hooray. Colin Bonham. So, hooray! Hey. I'm supposed to go, hooray.
No.
We'll do it.
The volume's still down on it.
So, Colin Bonham, I know you're quite regular, to be fair.
He is.
So I think you will get this message. If you can send Mrs. Peaky or me over a personal message your address, and we'll get it sent out to you as soon as possible.
Perfect.
So well done, Colin Bonham.
Well done.
Sorry to everybody else that hasn't won, but again, I keep saying it, you've got the chance to win it. And like I say, I think I'm going to run it for another 5 weeks after the 10 have gone.
We'll run it as much as we can.
Yeah. That's why I keep going back to the same place to see if I can get some more to rejuvenate the plaques, if you get what I mean. So, Colin Bonham, well done. And I shall leave you all to it. So you can have your teas and you can have your whatever you're doing. Have a nice, safe night. And we're going somewhere really nice Sunday. So I'm looking forward for that. And it'll be the Outcast Together again, won't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so look out, guys. Join the live on Sunday. As soon as you say hello or whatever, if I see your name, you're entered onto the Boat Black. So until then, guys, big love, big respect to everybody, and by order of the Peaky Dippers, which I haven't done for a long time. So see you later.